Hi guys, it's Richard from Bagnall and Kirkwood. Today we've got for you a Gamo. This one's a Coyote and it's got leaking filling assembly, but this assembly is used on multiple Gamo rifles. So what we're going to see in this video is going to be applicable to the following: the Boxer, the Chacal, the Coyote, the Furia, GX40, GX250, HPA, the Phox, the Urban and the Venari. So all of them are using this exact same fill system. Any new Gamo rifles possibly using the same, you can have a look, see if it's the same as yours. What we're going to be doing is we do this kit BGVSK. So you can either go to our website, click through for your rifle, do a little demonstration there to show how it does it. So for example, Gamo, and then this one is a Coyote, so you can go to the Coyote, you're going to see there the exploded diagram, and if you go down you're going to see all of the spare parts that are available. Or if this is all you want, just go to the search in the top and search for BGVSK and that will come up. So this BGVSK kit contains the 3 inlet O-rings inside of here and the moulding. The other way you can do it is you can do an O-ring kit for the whole rifle, so you'll have to go to the website, you'll have to click on your rifle and then buy the full O-ring kit, but then you will find this inlet valve moulding on its own listed there. That doesn't come in the full O-ring kit, only in the fill valve kit. So on this rifle, first thing we're going to do, remove the dust cover. It is completely empty of air. I'm not going to show it, it's difficult to get the camera, but it's completely empty of air. We're going to remove the end and we're going to remove this barrel band. So just an Allen key in there, and the barrel band slides off. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to get a bar and we're just going to put that through the hole. Sometimes they can be a bit tight with age, so you might need to drop it out of the stock, put this into a vise and just crank a little bit on it, but this one is relatively easy. So we're just going to unscrew that. So it is quite a long thread that's on there, but when you get to the end, you'll feel that it starts to rock, and you can kind of pull it out. The O-ring's holding it on. There we go. So unit pulled out by itself. I'm just going to put the rifle somewhere safe. So now got the unit itself. We're going to remove the pressure gauge first of all. So just a spanner on here. Pressure gauge off. So we've got replacement pressure gauges. If it's leaking out of this hole here, you need to replace the whole pressure gauge. Next we're going to remove just this O-ring from the outside. We're going to leave it on actually for now. We're going to take a spanner and we're just going to remove this unit off the end. So that was, you might have to put the bar through there to get a bit of purchase on it. We're going to remove this end cap, and what you're going to have is that O-ring which is on the outside. Keep hold of that one. All that does is keep the dust cover on, but you're going to reuse that. And we're going to replace this O-ring that's down here, so we're just going to use a little pick just to carefully take that one off. And we're going to take one new O-ring, a little bit of moly coat, just lube that back up. I'm going to place that back on. There we go. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to remove the big O-ring on the other side. So again, just remove that one, put that to one side. We're going to now remove this pin out the centre. So we're just going to find something like a drift, long Allen key, anything like that will do it. So we're just going to use this drift and push it along, and careful not to let this come out because it's a spring. So you've then got the retainer washer on the top, the spring, and this one which is causing the problem. So this is the inlet valve moulding. So with time these start to leak. So what we are going to do is we're going to replace that. So inlet valve moulding, just going to put the new one in with the spring, drop it in, washer on top, and this is the tricky part. We're just going to have to hold it down while we're pushing this bit here across, then kind of push this down into place and line that back up. Then we're just going to make sure this is smooth across the top. Next we're just going to take that O-ring out of the bottom of here. Just going to spike it. There we go, old one out. Plenty moly on the new one. Pop the new one in, and we're just going to make sure that's seated. Then we can put the unit back together. This one, screw in on the top, it's tight. Reuse that out O-ring. Put some moly on the big one. There we go, plenty of moly on there. Pop that one in. Cage back on. Use the bar and just tighten the gauge a slight bit, not too much. There's a common thing where people tighten the gauge just too much and it causes that O-ring to stop the flow of air going to it, so it won't read on. Next we're just going to put it back onto the rifle. So just going to pop that in. And we're going to screw it. So as it starts to get a little bit tricky, I'm just going to use a bar here. There we go there. Nice and tight. All that's left to do now is put the barrel band back on. So just making sure that's the right way around, so the O-ring goes on the recessed side. Pop that into position. Make sure the O-ring sits all the way around inside. You do have to kind of work it into place a little bit. And tighten that grub screw on the side. Put the thread protector back on. And I'm going to fill that up. I'm going to put it on a 24-48 hour leak test. Make sure everything's fine. And that's it, all sorted. So, like I say, link and everything will be below for the spares website, so you can see his parts. we'll be doing a full strip down on a Gamo rifle in the not so distant future. So if you've got issues elsewhere, keep watching the channel and you'll see that one. So as always, thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on the next one.